HarperCollins presents The Escape by Karen Woods, read by Leah Marks. Prologue. The setting sun glinted on the water, the lapping waves darkening and reflecting back the neon signs of the beach bars. The heavy gold bracelet on his wrist caught the light as he pushed the drink towards her. "Go on, another won't hurt. You're a long way from Manchester now, darling, and I won't tell if you won't." Part 1. Chapter 1. Jane Morgan stood in front of the full-length mirror and smiled at herself. She looked mint and she knew it, but she made sure she always looked good. That's why all the men were all over her like a rash any time she was out in the pubs and clubs. A 10 out of 10, anyone would say. She liked the fact people said she was a great catch, and she worked hard for the admiration. Her long, honey-blonde hair looked like strands of spun silk, and her tanned legs seemed to go on forever. Her friends told her she could have been a model, and on a good day, she liked to think they were right. Get her on a good side, she was gorgeous. She applied a shimmering lip gloss and pouted her heart-shaped lips as she looked in the mirror one last time. She was ready. Tommy Braxton came into the bedroom behind her and hooked his arm around her tiny waist, twisting her to face him. He was a good-looking man too, if you like the rough-and-ready kind, and Jane knew all too well he had the women lining up. "Bleeding hell, Tom, watch you don't smudge my makeup. Hours it's just taken me to look this hot. I'm going to have to learn to do it properly myself. I've been at the salon most of the day." Tommy rested one heavy hand on the nape of her neck, the cool of it making goosebumps rise on her tanned skin. Then, with his other hand, he tickled her side, making her giggle. She felt her heart race, sensitive to his touch. "Oh, Tom, stop pissing about, will you? The girls will be here soon. I'm still not bloody ready. I need to put my shoes on and all that. I'm always late for anything they arrange, and I'll have my hide if I'm not ready when they arrive." Tommy stood tall and pulled his shoulders back. "You know what they say, Janie. You should always make time for your fella. Keep the romance alive and all that." He smirked at her. "What about a quickie before you go out?" "I'll be quick, I promise. In and out like a ninja." Jane was unimpressed. She couldn't imagine anything worse at this moment in time. When she was going out with the girls, it took her nearly a full day to prepare. An age in the shower, then having her hair done, a full face of makeup professionally applied, lashes topped up, new nails, the list was endless. But he was still looking at her with hungry eyes. They'd not had sex for 3 days, and she knew what a fella was like. She had to come back with a reason to put him off. "Tommy, babe, I don't want to rush it. Let's make a date for when I get home later on. I'll make it worth looking forward to." He was crestfallen. "You'll be steaming when you get in, hon. You'll go straight to sleep like you always do. I'll sort myself out if you can't be bothered. Or how about a quick suck? Come on, I won't take long." He looked pitifully at her, trying to convince her she was denying him his manly needs. Jane stroked her slender fingers along the side of his face, letting her manicured nails skim down to his chest, and purred. "Tom, I pinky promise you that when I come in tonight we will have a proper session together. I'm not really in the mood for getting drunk tonight anyway. If it wasn't Leslie's birthday, I'd have swerved it." Tommy smiled. He knew a pinky promise was nearly as good as a legally binding contract between him and his missus. He rubbed his hands together and nodded. "Right you are then. I'll only go for a few beers then while you're out. I'll grab us some food on the way home too, and we can have a scram before we go to bed. You've not made me any dinner, I know. I always come second best when you're going out with your friends. Neglected, yet again." Jane knew he was only half joking. "Oh, is my little Tommy getting jealous? I told you from the start that my friends are like family to me, and we have a girl code that we all follow. Mates before dates and all that. Friends are important in this world. You need to know who's got your back." Tommy scoffed. "If it was the other way around, you'd be kicking off. If I was putting this much time into not just going out with the lads, but all bleeding day getting ready. Remember the other week when I said I was going to the match without a kid?" He raised his dark brows. "You went ballistic, telling me I should go and move in with him if I wanted to put him before you." Jane sighed awkwardly. "Yeah, that wasn't my finest hour. It was hormones. You know what I get like when I'm due on. I just wanted a bit of love and affection, that's all." "Well, same here, love. So when I ask for a bit of your time, don't give me the lecture about the girl code and the bonds you all have and the rules you have to follow. If you're serious about us, then I have to come first." Jane could see he was getting agitated, his cheeks flushing. "Bleeding hell, Tom, why do you always bring this stuff up when I'm in a rush? If you want, when I come in tonight, instead of having sex, we can talk about it." Tommy's eyes were wide now. She'd called his bluff, and it was clear he wasn't willing to lose his night of passion for love nor money. Quickly, he backpedaled. "Oh, you know what I mean. I just want to be as important to you as you girls. Anyway, I've booked you in for tonight, so don't be too late home. I've got work in the morning, unlike you, so I want a decent night's kip after you've tired me out."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?